Hi there, sign of Cancer. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. I hope you're doing fantastic. Thank you for joining me. My coffee by my side. A beautiful sunset happening right now outside the window. It's beautiful. Okay, so let's do a Celtic Cross. Let's see what's going on for the sign of Cancer. What's going on with the sign of Cancer? Please, Spirit, and thank you. What's going on with Cancer? And if you find it resonates and you would be so inclined to get a private reading, that information's in the description box below. Let's see, opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels. Let's see what we've got. Ow. Ow. Nice. Wow. Oh. What's that? Wow. 2 for the outcome. Beautiful. Beautiful. Excellent. 9, 9, 9, 9. Cancer. 9, 9, 9, 9. Straight across. Oh. Alright, so I'm having to do one of those face things, you know, where you rub your face, because it's like I see from past to future of all these endings. There's so many endings. There's so many things. The 9s are not bad. There's harvest. Here we have the issue being big financial gain, windfall, harvest. But things that are, you've experienced everything underneath the sun when you are dealing with the 9 already. You've been through it. That's what it feels like, because you've just been through it. And here in the past, it's like you're this warrior here that is still going, even though they are wounded, right? So this is about your perseverance. Here in the past energy, it was about having to keep on going even when we felt exhausted. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you know what? You don't want to shuffle? You don't want to shuffle, right? Alright, what's the 9 of fire? Temperance. And still we persist. We persist because we exist. Temperance is finding balance and healing in divine timing. And in the meantime, you can feel a little bit beaten down, like you've had to go through a lot. See on this card, there's a lot of eyes looking at this person in the shadows. And they're watching you try to do something, try to hit your mark, right? Very Sagittarius energy here. You have spiritual sight. I'm getting the Odin reference, you know, where he plucked out one of his eyes so that he could, actually, I think he gave it to, was it Hera that he gave his eye to? Or was it Hecate? I can't remember. Anyway, Odin did that so he could have spiritual sight. Well, it was metaphor, right? So there's something about you hitting your mark because you have really strong spiritual sight. You definitely are dealing with divine timing and having to have patience here. The world, the challenge, the world. So like you against the world. Maybe it feels like that. But the Nine of Earth is a good sign that whatever this patience was that you had to have, where you just kept going and going and going, even when things had hurt us. Well, it somehow pays off financially here with the Nine of Earth. Yeah, you just keep asserting yourself. Seven of Wands. You keep asserting yourself. Keep standing up for yourself. Eventually you have that. And then, I don't know, the pineal gland of the third eye. This pine cone. Often referenced like on religious images as being related to the pineal gland, the third eye, the eye that is shrunk and shriveled because it's inside your brain. Different messages coming through. I look in them, noticing that eye there. I don't know. What is up with this? Like, is somebody watching you as you succeed, as you bring in this money? Is it the world? Feels like it. There's a bunch of luminaries here in the world card, if you notice this. A luminaire. And what is that? One who brings light. One who shines light. There's a lot being released. Luminaries. In the heart space, I have the Three of Air. So somebody's wounded, and it's in the heart space, and it's literally the Three of Air, which is usually a picture of a heart with three swords going through it. There's some type of just betrayal of some sort that has happened. As I'm saying that, they're saying 3-3. 3-3, close friend, confidant. A close friend or confidant. I don't know. I'm just the messenger. Tell me about the Three of Air. Death card. There's an ending. And an ending with some type of heartache or sadness in the heart space because of feeling like that somebody's offer wasn't being, or that they weren't being genuine. Somebody made a promise to you, lied to your heart. I don't know. But something is ending, because the Three of Air could be a breakup, separating. And then the Death card could be the ending, you know what I mean? The ending. Whoa. I have the mature woman, older woman, and your thoughts in the reverse. So we have to watch our thoughts at this time. It's usually an older, that's usually an older lady, the mature woman, but I mean, I don't know. Tell me more about that. Letting go of the past. Being able to move on from past heartache. Maybe that's part of some type of major transformation. And now the main thing to be transformed, it seems like, are your thoughts about all of this. The Magician is how you're feeling. So you're manifesting. You have all the elements to create with. There's some sort of new chapter, obviously, that you're wanting to go on, or that's coming your way, indicating that it is a challenge in a sense to get to this new chapter. But in your goal and destiny, you have the Wheel of Fortune. This was a very similar message to Sagittarius with the 3 of coins in the reverse and then the Ace of Cups in the reverse in the world. So there's your completion. There's something about giving the cup to yourself instead of always giving it to somebody else. Manifesting what you really want in this new chapter. Taking your own advice. That's the message they're saying with that 3 of Pentacle in the reverse, because there's some partnerships that you have collaborated with that were just downright like disappointing. So they're telling you to take your advice, take your own advice. Tell me about 2 of Earth, especially on this new chapter. Choices, decisions, and bringing in harmonious changes in our life. You have the strength and the confidence. That's the strongest card in the tarot. You know, you have the strength and the confidence to bring about, to stay present in this now moment and to bring about some good changes. Tell me about what these options or choices are going to be. Oh, well, the Sun will tell you. Strong Leo energy. Leo, and Capricorn. And the Moon. So you'll be guided. You'll be guided by the divine. Maybe you're being guided right now. But there's something that about choice or decision that's coming your way. It's going to bring in great happiness into your life. Great, a new experience. Just something new. Tell me about Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Whoa. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. The 9 of Cups. Okay. So this is going to be a new chapter. This new cycle or new chapter for you. It's going to feel more fortunate. Okay, for one thing, it's going to feel like you kind of landed in luck. There's been setbacks and delays, but the biggest delay is when we find that we're the ones holding ourselves back, or that we were the ones not, maybe in a situation, especially with that 3 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 3 of Swords. I would say that there were some people that were trying to put obstacles in our way and keeping us from like the real truth of a situation. But it seems like their tactics or whatever it was to stop you or to delay progress or change, aren't going to work. Because you have your wishes granted with the 9 of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles it is slow moving, but it's going to be like a very sincere, honest, true, good offer coming your way. I feel like it's going to be the end of delays here with this Knight of Swords. Like somebody tried to do that. Let me see what the 108 Oracle has to say about that. I also feel like there's definitely a reevaluation here of like who you want to collaborate with or who you want to work with. Tell me here about this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, a fresh new start after the heartache, right? Fresh new start after the heartache. There was interference. See? That's exactly what, and that does cause heartache whenever there's emotional pain or sadness or being in a funk because something was a little bit of a letdown or something was delayed or there was a lot of interference. And then with the bedroom card, you have sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair, sleep, call it a day, dream time. Tell me about the Hermit. So I think something is going to go from, it was something interfered with that, to better. Yeah, you'll be relieving your burdens. You won't be carrying the weight of the whole world on your shoulders forever. Because there's a completion here. With the Ten of Wands, it's like you've carried a lot for a very long time. And you finally, I feel like you finally feel at home within yourself with this future energy. Like you finally feel comfortable and at home with who you are. With reflecting on who you are. Who you've become, who you are. And so it's like a completion. There's no need to do anything to... You don't have to do all the extras. You know? There's nothing to prove. You've done it. You've done it all, almost. Like, you know what I mean? And so now it's like back to yourself. And so the Hermit is taking time out. Maybe alone. Maybe some solitude. Maybe to reflect. Tell me about the Nine of Air. Whoa. Another Magician. Yay. 2 Magicians. I love that. What were we worried about? Oh, okay. In a way, it's like this new cycle. Even though it's going to be fortunate, I feel like you're going to be emotionally detaching from things that were not satisfying anymore. There's a little bit of worry about detaching from what you knew to be comfortable, even if what you were... This is going to sound like an oxymoron, but like even if you were very uncomfortable in a situation, but it was what you knew, there's some type of fear about leaving it behind. Or going on another path, going your own way. But the Magician is here saying, no, you can do this. Watch your thoughts, because again, that Nine of Air kind of goes with the thoughts in their reverse card, where we're really needing to watch our thoughts at this time. Keep them as positive as possible. With the Wheel of Fortune, though, I mean, this is the new thing, and there's something to leave behind because it can't be changed at this time. Like what I mean by that is some sort of heartache has already occurred. And I feel like you've already gone through a lot of these, even though we might be still healing a broken heart. I feel like you've probably already been through a lot of the emotional pain and already released it. Now it's just dealing with that energy of we can't fix everything, no matter how good our intentions are, you know? So I have the Ace of Air and the Chariot. Beautiful for your outcome. The Chariot being your card is a success. Whatever you're visualizing here for your expansion, your growth, 3 of Fire, whatever you see yourself expanding into, new partnerships, new alliances, the way that you see yourself getting bigger, the Star, standing out, maybe even famous, right? The Star. And then the 10 of Earth, and rich and wealthy. You're going to get there. The Chariot. You will get there. You will have your victory. Definitely truth and clarity. That's coming with the Ace of Air. This can be the form of a brilliant idea. Whatever it is, it's associated with the spiral, which is like growth and also creation, magic manifestation. So that's what I'm getting. I know that was a rebirth. There you go. A rebirth in some area in your life. 10-10. Because it's divine timing for this to happen for you. The Wheel of Fortune. Tell me more about the future. It's going to be dynamite. Excitement, passion, action, suspense, destroy, powder keg, fantastic, energetic, breakup, catalyst for change, explosive, short fuse, firecracker, sudden, unexpected, and fast. And then I have rings with contracts, agreements, bonds, strong connections, unions, partner, counterpart, Lovers, telepathy, like-minded people, committed partner, engaged, interconnected, and a soulmate. Oh, and it's time for you to step onto the stage. The curtain call is calling you. There you are. And you're very powerful. Curtain call, acclaim, fame. There's the star energy, recognition, parade, celebrity, applause, show, appreciation, spotlight, focused attention, theater, act, performance. You were watching a movie. Person of water, which is you. The emotional idealist, emotionally connected, psychic, empathetic, intuitive, sensitive, heart-centered, feels deeply, takes things personally, and thunderstorm, power, destruction, trouble, electric display, a warning, out of control, energy shift, conflict, triumph over evil, booming, opportunity to overcome. I just think it's all about your power. The dynamite, the thunderstorm, even the Chariot card in this deck, has a lot of lightning that seems to be channeled through your sword here, Yeah. Okay, I have fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. And then I have angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Maybe you know an earth angel. Maybe this is an earth angel. Earth angel, won't you be mine? My darling dear, love you all the time. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. Means happiness. Well, they're being very specific with your tea leaf because it's really, they're not allowing anything to come out that's not supposed to come out. All right. Fire and star. I have star, guaranteed success, 2 stars. And I have the fire, which is strong, emotion, passion, love or hate. It says passionate, love or hate. It's passion. Okay, and we'll close out with this angel number. If you liked it, consider hitting the like button and subscribing. That helps the channel. And thank you for your comments. 17 and 77. So 17 says the quality of work you produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. I am independent. And 77, it is time to move on from old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desire and ambition. Now is the time to be bold and brave. I am brave. So that's what I have for you. And I'm sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me.